Hi, I'm Randolph Miller, and welcome to Bounce Around Charleston. Well, it's a wonderful season, and now we're getting ready to get into the jazz mode. And I've got Brent here to tell us all about the Charleston Jazz Workshop and everything else they're going to be doing. Brent, welcome to Bounce Around Charleston.
Thank you for having me, Reverend Miller. It's a pleasure.
Okay, tell us what the Charleston Jazz group is doing around Charleston.
Okay, well, I'm happy to say, let everybody know a little bit about Charleston Jazz. We were established in 2008, and we are a nonprofit organization that presents and advocates for jazz in the city of Charleston. And we manage the Charleston Jazz Orchestra, the Charleston Jazz Festival, which is each April, and the Charleston Jazz Academy, which is a school located in North Charleston. And I'm about to talk to you about a very exciting week we have planned for next week. We're going to be bringing in internationally renowned trumpet player, jazz performer, and educator, Sean Jones. Mr. Sean Jones is the artistic director for the jazz program at Carnegie Hall. And he's also the chair of jazz studies at Johns Hopkins University in Peabody up in Baltimore. So he's going to be here as our artist in residence all week next week. And he'll be going to area schools, teaching the kids all about jazz and talk about music in general, performing in front of audiences, what it's like to be a touring musician here on the East Coast and around the world. And then the public portion of his visit starts next Thursday. On October 13th, he'll be giving a free jazz music workshop at the Fox Music House at 6:30 p.m. up in North Charleston. That's located at 4248 Worcester Road. Several university jazz bands will be working with him, Charleston Southern, College of Charleston, as well as students from our Jazz Academy. Anyone can attend if you want to sharpen your school skills and learn from a master trumpeter, educator, and recording artist. Sean Jones is going to be giving this free jazz workshop at the Fox Music House next Thursday at 6:30 p.m.
So you're telling me anybody can go to that workshop?
Anybody can go to the workshop. Just bring yourselves, bring an open mind, and you'll learn from one of the best. And what he'll be doing is working with the students. They'll play him something, he'll play some music back and give them critiques on how they're doing and how maybe they can improve it or make it within their own personal style. So it's a really unique hands-on clinic workshop that he'll be doing for the public.
I've been reading that you're going to have a Keeping Jazz Alive Gala.
Absolutely. On Friday, October 14th, will be our annual Keeping Jazz Alive Gala. And it's going to feature Sean Jones performing with members of the Charleston Jazz Orchestra. And the ticket for the event includes an open bar, a 3-course seated dinner, and we're going to have a live auction to raise funds for the Charleston Jazz Academy and scholarships that provide money for students that need to take lessons in a private space. We're also going to be doing something very special at this jazz gala. We're going to be giving our Tip of the Hat Award. The Tip of the Hat Award is named after our founder, Jack McCrae, who passed away a few years ago. And he was a mainstay in Charleston at local entertainment and venues around town. And we're going to be giving the prestigious Tip of the Hat Award this year to Mr. Lonnie Hamilton III.
Wow.
Lonnie Hamilton is 94 years old, and his legacy began as he was touring with the Jenkins Orphanage Band, playing saxophone. And he was teaching, he graduated from Burke High School, and he went to college at South Carolina State on a music scholarship. And then after that, Mr. Hamilton worked in music education for over 20 years as a band director at Bonds Wilson High School, taught over 3,000 students. And so at the Jazz Gala, we will be presenting him with our Tip of the Hat Award for everything that Mr. Hamilton has done for the jazz community here in Charleston.
He is a powerful musician. Yes, he really is. Now, tell us about the Miles Ahead concert featuring Sean Jones.
The Miles Ahead concert will be Saturday, October 15th at the Charleston Music Hall. And Sean Jones on trumpet is going to be our featured guest with the Charleston Jazz Orchestra, and he'll be playing the music of Miles Davis. Miles Davis, of course, is one of the most influential and acclaimed figures in the history of jazz. He helped shape the course of modern jazz several times over his 50-year career. Almost every record coming out today owes a bit of its development to Miles Davis and his far-reaching of music. He definitely has his overall vision. He changed the music several times. So there going to be 2 show times, 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. It's the same concert. You can come to each one that whichever you prefer. And you can find tickets to all of our shows by going to charlestonjazz.com.
What makes jazz so special?
What makes jazz so special, Reverend? Well, many things make it special. I think one of the things at the top of my list is that it gives everybody a chance to share the stage. Everybody gets a chance to add their voice. It's a communication between different musicians. And so everybody gets a chance to say how they feel about something with their instrument. And then everybody gets a chance to respond back and add to the musical conversation. But it's really about sharing the stage. Everybody gets a chance to have their point of view heard with the music.
What instrument do you play?
I play saxophone, and I've been playing for about 30 some years. I was a musician in the Air Force Band for 20 years, and I was stationed all around the world. I was stationed in Belgium and Italy, as well as the East Coast here and Virginia, and I would travel and perform all around the world. So that's kind of how I fell in my love for jazz, was participating in the military Air Force band program.
And what motivated you all to put all of this together?
Well, it's the history of jazz in Charleston it goes back many, many decades, and we feel very strongly at Charleston Jazz that we want to keep this beautiful art form alive and thriving. And the whole idea is to pass it on to the next generation. So right now, with these scholarships at the Jazz Academy, we are providing musical instruction for the next generation of wonderful musicians for the world to enjoy.
Okay, well, do me a favor. Give us date, place, and time, and what you want the public to do.
Absolutely. So the first thing we have coming up next week is Thursday, October 13th. That's going to be the Sean Jones free jazz music workshop at Fox Music House at 6:30. That's located at 4248 Dorchester Road in North Charleston. On Friday, October 14th, will be our Keeping Jazz Alive annual fundraiser. And that's going to be at the Harbor Club along the West Ashley River downtown. That's going to be also at 6:30. And then on Saturday, October 15th, will be our tribute to Miles Davis, featuring Sean Jones and the Charleston Jazz Orchestra at the Charleston Music Hall. And those shows are at 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock. And all the information you can find on our website, charlestonjazz.com.
Now, do we need tickets for these events?
You'll need tickets for the Friday Gala and the Saturday concerts. But anybody who wants to attend the workshop Thursday at Fox Music House, and just come on in.
Okay, and where do they go to get more information?
Go to our website, charlestonjazz.com, and each of the days is laid out for everyone so they can find out more information about it and how they can get tickets and learn about more of what the things that we do at Charleston Jazz for the Low Country community.
Brent Swaney of Charleston Jazz, we want to say thank you for being on Bounce Around Charleston, sharing with us all of the events that will be coming up real soon. Thank you again for being here.
Thank you, Reverend.
Okay, you heard it right here on Bounce Around Charleston. Brent Swaney wants you to come out and enjoy the workshop, the gala, everything that's going on with the Charleston Jazz. We'll be right back after this break.